G'day providers and welcome to miAim, the improvised line and innovative method, designed to help you create improvisation and composition for the 21st century. Today we're looking at part 2 of our two-part series on how to analyse a song and then improvise on it. Last week we looked at the first 4 steps. If you missed that one, the link for the video is in our description. Today we're having a look at the next 4 steps, so 8 steps in total that you can apply to your songs for great improvisations and perhaps give you some ideas when composing new music. Let's get into it. G'day viewers, my name's Tim and I'm Don. Welcome to miAim, the improvised line, an innovative method designed to help you create musical improvisations and compositions. The 5th point we're looking at is harmonies, and the easiest harmonies to add to any song, regardless of the style, the genre, are thirds and fifths, because they are the notes that belong to the chord, because the chord is made up of the first, third and fifth notes of the scale. The 4th is also a simple one and adds nice interesting harmonies and often produces 7th chords. The 6th is the next one, which of course brings in the relative minor, so it could be a 7th or it could be a minor 6th or a major 6th chord, and then of course the octave. Play around with it when you're practicing your tunes and see what works best for the tune that you're playing, so that you can remember that or write it down in some notes, some cheat sheets, so that when you practice every time it becomes more and more familiar and you get used to doing it. Use your different intervals, put a bit of variety in, get some counter melodies happening in your harmonies. It's going to lift your performance and people are going to appreciate it. A polyphonic player needs to look at is your bass lines. Most bass lines are going to use the 1st and the 5th notes of the chord that you're playing, but you can use the 3rd as well. And you need to look for places where you might be able to do a bass run as a bit of a counter melody and lift the song. Here in the bridge in this song is a really good place to find that. So we've gone from the B to the B flat to an A for your D chord, down to the G sharp of the E7th chord. Then you want to go down to a D for the next chord, bring it up. The 5th of A7 is E. So you've got a run up and a run down happening in the bridge. Let's go through that again. That can happen in so many different songs. Look for where you can use the 3rd, the 4th and the 5th notes of your chord to produce a bit of a run in the bass line, and also look when you're going from the 5th down to 1 always work. A nice little 4-beat bass run. The seventh thing we're going to look at is articulations and fills. Places where you can add extra notes just to fill a gap. Particularly happens when you've got whole notes happening and there's nothing else going on. You're not doing a bass run that we've just discussed, but it's something that you can add as an extra chord, as an extra couple of notes that are chord based generally, or scale based, based on the scale of the chord that you're playing in, just to fill it in a little bit. Let's have a look at a couple of examples. And of course the eighth point is improvisation. Remember, here at miAim we don't tell you what to play. Nobody can. It's up to you to make the improvisation and make the statement that you want to make when you're playing your music. Here at miAim we are the improvisation specialists. There's now a whole raft of videos that you can watch here on YouTube. Improv for beginners, improv for players, and in this, the Improv attain series, which is improv for advanced players. To learn more about improvisation, log on to our website at miAim.com.au and acquire any of the eBooks on the principles of improvisation. Remember also to follow us on Twitter and Facebook for other little tips. So in summary, over the last two short videos, we've looked at how to analyse a song and then improvise on it. The first one was to look at your form, look at your key signatures, and then you're able to play it in any style or any genre that you want. The second was to use your Roman numerals. Write your scale out, put the Roman numerals underneath the relevant notes, uppercase for major, lowercase for minor chords, and then you can transpose it into any key that you like, and also you're able to clearly see the chord progression because you then write the chords out in the order that they appear in the song, and you can look for common chord progressions. Look at what mode each part of your song is written in. In the example that we've used in the last 2 weeks, there are 3 modes, one in each part A, part B and part C. The fourth was to how are you going to accompany it. Well, that relates back again to your style or genre, and do you want to use block chords, arpeggios or a mix. The fifth thing was looking at harmonies, making sure that your melody note is the most prominent note that you're playing, and remember you can use thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths, even sevenths and octaves when you're harmonising any melody line. The sixth thing was to look at your bass line and some bass runs. Look at your chord progression, see if you can put a bass run in there. And also places where a bass line could reflect exactly the melody just 2 octaves apart. The seventh was to look at articulations or fills. Where can you put in a little treble articulation or a little fill to fill up the gap when you've got a long note happening in the music. The fills can also be chordal, and the last one was improvisation. Well, that's the one that's up to you. Have fun, play around with it and enjoy. If you haven't already, please make sure you improvate your way down to the subscribe button, give us a big thumbs up and comment on this video. If you have any other questions, you can post them below or contact us via our website at miAim.com.au. Thanks very very much for watching miAim, the improvised line, an innovative method, and we'll catch you guys next week with more music information. See ya!